Shalom Aleichem Mishpachah. All glory and praises to the creator of the heavens and the universe, Yahweh, Yahweh. Welcome back to the channel, family. Today's topics, we're going to talk about faith. Faith without works. You know, we have a lot of our so-called leaders, past and present, said that they have the power, to lead our people and, take them to the next level. But faith without works, faith without works is dead. You know, if you look in particularly the black community, you have 30 churches on within a 5-mile radius. With all that church and preachers within a 5-mile radius of each other, you would think that would be heaven on earth with so much gospel that they claim that they have and leadership and by the power of their God, Jesus, Jesus. With all of that, the communities should be heaven. The communities should not be suffering violence. But yet they say they have faith. They say they have faith, family. Now, the scripture teaches us that there's only one that has the power, and that's the Messiah himself. Right? So, we can't be misled by these false preachers, false doctrines that has been taught to us and passed down from generation to generation. So today, family, I'm here to talk about the one that showed his works through his faith, and not just his faith alone, but through his works. And the one I want to talk about is the Honorable Yahweh Bet Nun Sophie Yahweh, Yahweh ben Yahweh. Yahweh ben Yahweh was the first one to come to North America and reveal our God unto us and who we are in relationship to our God. And Yahweh ben Yahweh had faith. And through his faith, he manifested his works. Now, let's read the scripture. James chapter 2, verse 17 through 20, which reads, even so faith, if it had not works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one God. Thou doest well. The devil also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? So you just can't come and say, you have a faith. They teach this a lot in these churches and things like that. And these synagogues. Oh, you got to have faith. You got to have faith. You mean to tell me all these people that having faith, these millions and millions of people that believe in Jesus, Jesus, have faith, but not now one of them was able to create no works. Right? But Yahweh ben Yahweh came in 1979, and within 7 years, he got the nation of Yahweh to a mass empire of $250 million empire. Yahweh ben Yahweh did more for our people here in North America than all the so-called black leaders put together have accomplished. The very things that these so-called black leaders wishing for and hoping to establish amongst our people, Yahweh ben Yahweh did it. He showed his works. So you just can't come and say you got faith. You got to manifest your works. The blacks in Miami were the first ones to ever own a hotel on Miami Beach. Never in the history of America has it was done. So Yahweh ben Yahweh showed his works. He manifested it all over the country and all over the world. So my question is, what have you so-called black leaders done for our people? Manifest your works.
Here are a few examples of the spiritual, social, economical, educational, and physical works of Yahweh ben Yahweh.
Also, I noticed like anytime when it comes to people speaking about the so-called black man, great leaders in this country, that they mention all the other leaders in the past, Marcus Garvey, Noble Drew Ali, Elijah Muhammad, Martin Luther King, etc. But something I noticed about them, not now one of them mentioned the name Yahweh ben Yahweh. It seems like to me they either scared or they just don't know. They can't say they don't know. I'm going to take that back because Yahweh ben Yahweh manifested himself throughout this country. For a whole 12 years, he went around America preaching Yahweh. But I noticed they never mentioned Yahweh ben Yahweh. And like I said, Yahweh ben Yahweh accomplished more than all the black leaders put together. He accomplished more than all of them. No disrespect to either one of them because they only did what they thought was right for their people at that time. But it was not their right to do so because they didn't have the lion's grip. They didn't have the lion's paw. So, but I noticed that. No one talks about Yahweh ben Yahweh. I wonder why. Now, as it relates to Yahweh ben Yahweh, I know millions of you, a lot of you out there across the world that don't believe in it, right? And I can understand that from where you have been taught over the years and generation to generation. But the thing is, even though you might not have believed in him, how you going to deny his works? He manifested his works with a $250 million empire for our people. What have your leaders done today or in the past? So one just cannot say, "Oh, I have faith." You have to manifest this. If you believe in God, if your God have all this power that you claim He has, why are you still living in poverty? Huh? Why haven't your leaders produced anything for you? You know, I understand why. I know why, but I'm posing the question to you. So our Messiah proved it. He came and done it for us and showed us how to do it. So you have to manifest your works. You cannot deny the works of what Yahweh ben Yahweh has accomplished for us here in North America. All right. Let's read 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 25. And it reads, likewise, also the good works of some are manifest beforehand, and they that are otherwise cannot be hid. So see, you have to manifest your works. Manifest your works before the people. And that's what Yahweh ben Yahweh did for the nation of Yahweh. And the enemy was jealous of that because he did not come and ask for any grants, any loans from them. He did it without them. As a matter of fact, you had politicians and doctors and lawyers sending Yahweh ben Yahweh money, the nation of Yahweh. So, he proved and manifested his works before the world. So, once again, I pose the question to you, so-called leaders. What have you done? Where are your works? All glory and praises to the Creator, Yahweh and Yahweh ben Yahweh. Shalom Aleichem and Aniyah Hov.